Infinix Hot S3 has some potential on paper, but in the ends up being as the third or fourth choice. The phone does offer a good 18:9 aspect ratio display and features Android 8.0 out of the box, but the performance and the camera does require some overhauling. There is no shortage of good smartphones these days if you have a modest budget. From dual cameras to big batteries or even 18:9 aspect ratio displays, you have plenty of options which cater to your varied needs. Among them is the Infinix Hot S3 smartphone, which features some of these options. The phone is competitively priced at Rs 8,999 and on paper, spec-wise, and in appearance the phone looks just as good as its competitors. That said, the Hot S3 trods on highly contested grounds and will face tough competition from the likes of Xiaomi Redmi Note 5, Lenovo K8 Plus and more. Can it hold its ground? Let's break down the results in this review. There was a time when budget smartphones were ugly and felt cheap, but not anymore. Most budget smartphones, these days, come with a unibody design and some even feature metal back plates. The Infinix Hot S3 features only the former, but that plastic back has a smooth matte finish to it, which does feel good in the hand. The 18:9 aspect ratio is a growing trend across smartphones and it's quite useful in watching supported content. The Infinix Hot S3 is one of the few phones to offer that in the sub 10K bracket. The phone is not particularly good looking like the LG Q6, but the display is a distinguishing feature for now. The overall build of the phone seems average and the ergonomics, even with that fairly large 5.65-inch display, is quite good, in one hand. That said, we would have preferred if the phone offered a metal back to give it a more premium feel. Furthermore, Infinix has tried to add some nice touches here, such as the chamfered edges on the plastic back, and the textured power button. A Type-C USB port would have been appreciated, but maybe we are over-expecting. Like most smartphones, the Infinix Hot S3 also features a trusty IPS LCD display, which has good viewing angles and does get quite bright. The color fidelity is very good, but the only problem we find with the display is the resolution. On a 5.65-inch display, you are only getting a 1440 x 720 HD and resolution. This seems fine considering the low price tag, but in our experience, something just below 1080p resolution on a display this size is just about usable, nothing stunning. As we observed before in our first impressions, the XOS interface looks a bit dated and our opinion hasn't changed after using the phone for longer. We appreciate the fact Infinix is providing Android 8.0 out of the box.